said, coaches did a great job, and I knew if he moved side to side, it's about to attack me. So he was dangerous with his low kick, overhand right, with his step and combos, and that's it.
It's been you made your UFC debut 20 years ago this month, so it's
November 28th, UFC 16, November 16, UFC 28, against Iron Brink, Taj Mahal.
It's quite the career, man. So after 20 years in the sport, and I know every time you fight, everyone always says to you, "Oh, you've been fighting for so long," but now it's literally 20 years. What do you think some of the biggest lessons you've learned as a fighter?
As a fighter, from my fighting experience, problem for me was I never pretty much stick with my game plan. Sometimes I was like a little bit not cocky, but not so nice, And thanks God, like I said, second fight in a row, I stick with my game plan, and I have great team, great coaches, like sparring partners, like everything great. Put it through knock on wood. So I'm like Nike, just do it, So I would say probably, like 3, 4, 5 years.
Does that motivate you, knowing you can still improve, knowing that you can learn to be more disciplined in the cage, and knowing that you can get better? Does that motivate you to keep going?
Well, first of all, I became a responsible person, father, husband, whatever. Two my main motivations in home right now. So 8 and 2 years old. It's like my biggest motivation right now. Plus, like I said, I choose what's more important for me. I make priorities in my life, and like I said, I mentioned my coach, I mentioned my family, my wife. I'm a lucky person. My wife let me do what I love to do. I love fighting. I love training hard, And during the camp, be honest with you, I have weird personality. It's like, thanks God that she can like deal with me. So
Congratulations on the win.
thank you very much.
First, I want to say how incredibly wonderful your beard looks.
I can't wait. I'm gonna shave in 20 minutes.
You're gonna shave it?
I'm gonna shave.
What? It might make your chin a little stronger, if you keep it on there.
Chins to make chin stronger when you keep your hands up and your chin down. That's what I did today. So
Fair enough. One of the things I'd love to hear you said that your coaches, you didn't quite stick to the game plan. You didn't quite follow. What sort of things didn't you do in there? And
because every time after weigh-ins, Dana White and a fighters meeting, 50,000 bonus for this, for that, and in my head, fuck, I want to make another extra 50,000. But you know what? Like, it's better like step by step. Just better get yours, but then like you can lose everything, and it's not guaranteed that you're gonna get a bonus. So I have to stick with my game plan. I feel great, I feel like healthy, and just like step by step.
well, that's probably answer to what the next question. A lot of times the commentary was talking about you, and they said Andrei's probably near the end of his career. I just wish he would just go out there and throw harder, go for the knockout. But in your eyes, it's about sticking to the game plan and staying smart. There's no need to rush it, and there's no need to try to go for that, right?
I kind of understand maybe commentators and Dana White. Sometimes it might be boring, like today, first round. We like probably have round like 3 minutes. We stay in front of each other. But listen, it's like in the heavyweight division, one punch you can win in 3 rounds, and one punch, and that's it, lights out. Fight. So, like I said, I have to be smart. And plus, I'm 41 years old. Come on, I'm not like 20 years old kid. So I need to like use my brains now.
Yeah. What did you think of? I thought he moved around very light on his feet. I thought he had good movement. What would you say about the way he was able to move around? And is that part of maybe I don't want to say the new breed of some of the heavyweights coming in? They're maybe a little bit smaller, but a little bit maybe more agile.
If you remember 20 years ago, I moved like that. I moved faster. We did a lot of work back in the American top team, like my training camp. Like I moved a lot. I was tired. They pushed me all the time. Like plus, like I mentioned, my new another guy in the coach team, Artem Levin. He's I believe he fought 185. He's like 6-time world champion Muay Thai kickboxing. He's moving all the time. I was like, if I'm not gonna move, keep my hands up, I'm gonna get my ass whooped. So I didn't want to. So I changed my diet. I did a lot of like stuff what I didn't didn't do like back like maybe like 2 3 years ago. But it was hard for me, but it's paid off tonight. So
So do you feel still, even at this point in your fighting career, you're still learning new tricks? You're
100%.
still honing your skills.
And, um, when one of your coach like call you all the time bad word, so it's kind of deepens up, like motivating, push you even more. So you have to like do over and over same. And listen, last 2 years I woke up like 3 times a week, like 4:15. I set up like three alarms for 15, for 30, for 45 because my first workout 5:50 or 6 o'clock, and I have to be ready. I need to have some like hot tea. I need to drive. So just like I choose what's more important for me. So my fighting career, my priority right now.
And I know you said you want to maybe try to get like the New Year's Eve or something, but looking at 2021, how many fights do you envision or would you like to see yourself do going forward? What sort of schedule works good for you to train, to spend time with the family, recover, and then fight again? Because as you said, you are getting up there a little bit.
I moved to Florida. Now I'm pretty much every day with my family. I'm not like used to be like spending 6, 8 months out of here in like Albuquerque. So no, I'm good. Like it's like 3 4 times a year, I would say probably.
Awesome. Congrats on the win.
Thank you very much.
Congrats on the win. I have to say this. This is your 4th decade as a professional MMA fighter. Do you get any extra satisfaction from beating the younger guys, the Tanner Boasters that come up, take your spot?
You're absolutely right because Tanner was the youngest opponent so far. He just 29, and I look at him and I kind of like remind myself I was like pretty much the same one, like long hair with highlights, like look like I don't know who. He's young, hungry, strong, and I knew he's gonna like step against me and he's gonna try to knock me out. So.
You have 19 wins in the UFC in the heavyweight division. You're beating everybody by a long shot in this division. What's your best advice for any other heavyweight to come close to your record?
I don't want to give any advice because I might be at this situation. I want to look like maybe like selfish. Plus, what works for me not gonna work for everybody else. Like I said, I choose what's more important for me, and it took like almost like 13, 15 years.
Aside from reclaiming heavyweight gold, is there one fighter that you want to face before you ultimately hang it up and call it a career?
I'm like other heavyweights. Definitely. Listen, I want to fight the Rosenstruck guy. I want to like be fighting everybody. I want to fight against everybody else. Whooped my ass. But listen, I didn't take that guy serious. He knocked me out. He won over him, and now he fought like what's his name? Ngannou. So, just yeah, I'm like other heavyweights in the line. I never choose my opponents. I'm employee of UFC. I'm fighting. I'm working for Dana White, so it's totally up to Dana White and matchmakers.
Congrats on the win.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Congrats, Glover. 41 years old, who wins 5 fights in a row and seems to get better each time out. What's going on here? You taking some pill or something to do this?
Hey, man, I think I'm going to get a jacket now. USADA say he's going to 50 times test and they're going to give me a jacket. So I'm close to, I'm pretty so many times. What happened?
Towards the top. Yeah, just move your hand towards the top.
Yeah, just
Okay.
There you go.
Sorry. Yeah, you saw the test me so many times. I know I already got to 25 times a while ago. So they say, are you close to get the jacket, man? So I know pills there. Man, just keep getting better and keep learning, man. Keep open the mind and live the moment, love what I do, and learning from everybody now, discipline myself and hard work. And, UFC is doing an amazing job with PI, and I'm able to take advantage of that, and with my coaches and Trifecta and everybody. I just want to thank everybody, man, for the help. They are a big help in this process, and mainly is hard work,
Seemed in the fight you were almost on the verge of going out twice, at the beginning of the fight when he dropped you in the beginning of the third round. Were you in bad shape in either of those cases?
In the first round, it was kind of a little rough because, he was very explosive. I think it was more on my mind. I was like, holy shit, I got to get out of here, got to move out of here. But, in the third round, when I got dropped there, it was more like off balance, and I was able to see everything, the ground and pound, he was coming out hard, and when the referee say was when I won, the referee say was 1 minute and 45 seconds. I was like, I thought it was 4 minutes and 30 seconds because I thought it was ended the round. It looks like it was a long time in the bottom there, but I was able to see all the punches, and in the second round I felt that he's getting weaker, and I knew he's getting weaker in the third round too. I knew I was going to catch him. He was getting tired.
When you had that choke in at the end of the second round, did you feel like if there had been 30 more seconds, the fight would have ended?
If it would have been 10 more seconds, I sink in the choke. Before I sink in the choke, and it was deep, and I heard the clap for the 10 seconds. I kind of got discouraged a little bit, but I squeezed the heck out of him anyway. But it was 10 more seconds. If it was 10 more seconds, I know the choke was deep, man.
Two other things for me. When in the third round, when you were down, what did you do to get him off your back like that? It seemed like you just kind of shrugged him right off your back when he was on top of you there. When you were in the finish, he was pounding you and you got up. I just wanted you to take me through the process of how you got him off and got up.
In the third round, right?
Yes, correct.
It was, because I got hit and he come out aggressive with the ground and pound. I was taking my time, and I knew it was like, going for the sweep with the knee bar sweep or something. But then I went in double leg, and that's one of my position. Get out of the half guard.
And then the other thing, even in your prime, you probably weren't the quickest, most dynamic athlete, right? What accounts now at 41? Is it just the fact that you're fitter than you used to be? You mentioned the PI. Is it because you're fitter, or is it just your knowledge of the game that has made the difference that we see in you over the last 2 or 3 years?
I think more the focus, the focus, and listen to my coaches more. My coach has been doing a tremendous job, I've been with the coaches since I start, man. Fernelli and John Hackerman. I know those guys since I start in MMA. And then, the guy John Nando. Now I bring Poitin. Whole team, it's a family, a vibration, vibe in the gym. It's a great vibe that is going on right now. I think all that before was a lot of overweight, kind of not listening too much to the coaches, and I'm always a hard worker. In fact, I overtrain some of the times. That's why I'm saying when I listen to coaches a little more. But man, just living and learning, I guess,
Hey, Glover, congratulations on the win. Obviously, a lot of the talk now is who fights Jan Blachowicz for the title. I know Israel Adesanya has been booked in that fight, but do you think you did enough tonight to get yourself a title shot before Israel?
Yeah, man, no doubt. You know, my last 5 fights, I got 4 finish. You know, and you know, top contenders. The last 2 guys, guys that went decision with John Jones, and I was able to finish them and show my. You know, I wanted to finish fight to prove.
Just
Yeah.
Do you and him shared some words in the cage after the fight? You got down and spoke to him. What exactly did you say to him?
Just a lot of respect for the guy. You know, he was very respectful in a view. The guy do an amazing job. I know what he's doing in Brazil. He have like a social project over there for the kids, and he come from a background like me. You know, very poor family, and I have tremendous respect for him. Tremendous respect for the guy.
If the UFC do make Adesanya versus Yan, will you take a fight in the meantime, or are you going to sit and wait for the winner of that fight?
You know, man, right now I just want to eat a pizza and relax and, okay, good. I want to, you know, we see what happens. You know, I don't want to make a decision right now to talk about fighting right now. My face is hurting. No. Let's see what's going on, you know.
Cool. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Glover, thank you.
Theo, oh,
That's
what's
me,
up?
man. Thank you for an incredible main event. I wanna figure out, how did you not get the fight of the night, and how did you not get the $50,000 bonus?
I don't know. It's not up to me. That's Dana's job. I don't know.
Okay, it's not a question, it's a comment. I feel that you deserved the fight of the night and a fighter bonus.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
And as a guy in my 40s, I want to say thank you.
You only 40?
I'm 46.
Oh, okay. All right. All right, man.
Yeah, I'm 46.
Been watching, man. Big fan.
Well, thank you. You made the point that 2 of John Jones's last opponents went to decision with him. One was a split decision, and you finished both of those guys. I mean, does it kind of burn you up that you don't get a shot at John Jones?
You know, right now, John Jones is not in my mind. John Jones move out. You know, my mind right now is Jan Blachowicz. You know, he's the champion, and that's who I want to fight.
Yeah, and the gentleman's question over there I thought was a really good one. I say just wait and take on the winner of Izzy and Jan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And thank you. What a great night.
All right, man. Thank you.
And just one for me. Is there a 40-plus-year-old out there that has a granite chin like you? You have the strongest chin. What do you attribute that to?
Yeah, man. You know, I think I don't know. I don't know how to. You know, just you know, you gotta have to put me out. You know, those shots was hurting, but I'm not a guy that quit. You know, I keep going. I keep fighting, man. When I was there in some moments, I think in the first round, all in my mind was like, how can I survive this? I cannot get knocked out here. I gotta survive this. I gotta get in the top. I gotta get out of here. Bad situation. I've been there before, done there, and that's the way I think. You know, it's a heart and determination, man.
This 5-fight winning streak, 41 years old. How does this version of Glover Teixeira differ from a 25-year-old, 35-year-old Glover?
Better, right? It's like wine, man.
Glover, fazer em português aqui, a gente
Pode.
está ao vivo, por favor. Glover, você levou algumas perguntas, eu vou repetir, tá? Você chegou a levar um knockdown, acho que no primeiro e no terceiro. No terceiro foi mais claro que foi o knockdown. Como é que foi que você se recuperou ali? Você chegou a dar aquele blur ali na visão? Como é que foi esse processo?
Acho que foi no primeiro foi mais, né? Porque o terceiro round ali, acho que eu estava saindo, eu tomei um golpe e sei, a cair ali, eu tenho que ver a luta direitinho ali. Mas eu dei um golpe, saiu, o cruzado dele pegou, mas assim, na hora que eu caí, eu vi que ele veio com muito agressivo por cima, mas eu tava vendo tudo, entendeu? Tomei alguns golpes ali, mas estava saindo um pouco a cabeça e eu estava vendo mais os golpes, entendeu?
Certo. No final do assalto, final do segundo assalto, você encaixou o Mata-Leão. Quão próximo você ficou de finalizar ali a luta? Você chegou a imaginar que ele poderia desmaiar ali?
É porque na hora que eu peguei, eu escutei o clapzinho dos 10 segundos, né? Eu não tinha nem pegado, aí eu peguei as costas e joguei o Mata-Leão, encaixou direitinho. Se tivesse mais 10 segundos ali, eu acho que ele apagava ou batia com certeza, como foi no terceiro, assim que eu peguei. Acho que não demorou nem 10 segundos, ele bateu, né? Que já estava bem encaixado.
E após o final da luta, vocês trocaram algumas palavras, né? Vocês já vinham se respeitando muito antes da luta. O que você falou para ele? O que ele falou para você ali?
Cara, eu só quis falar para ele que eu respeito ele muito, muito como um homem, como pessoa e lutador, é claro. E só queria abraçar o respeito que eu tenho por ele.
Maravilha. E qual o segredo para, aos 41 anos, chegar reeditar a sua melhor sequência de 5 vitórias seguidas no UFC?
Disciplina e trabalho duro.
Dá para dizer que é a sua melhor fase?
Hã?
Dá para dizer que é a melhor fase da sua carreira?
Por enquanto sim, cara. Eu acho que a melhor fase é sempre o momento agora, então com certeza.
Maravilha. Bom, não tem como não falar a questão do cinturão, né? Você venceu o número 1, você era o número 3, você se considera o próximo, a sua próxima luta tem que ser pelo cinturão, tem a questão da Adesanya. Se o Adesanya furar a fila, você vai sentar e esperar. O que você tem em mente para o seu próximo passo?
Cara, isso aí é uma decisão que a gente tem que sentar e ver. Eu acho que com certeza eu mereço uma chance pelo cinturão. São 5 vitórias aí, entendeu? Eu tive que batalhar pra caramba. Cheguei 2 vezes nessa oportunidade que eu tive hoje, que foi por uma eliminação pelo cinturão. Quando eu lutei com Anthony Johnson, ele lutou pelo cinturão, perdi para ele, lutou pelo cinturão. Quando eu lutei com o Gustafsson, eu perdi para ele, ele lutou pelo cinturão. E eu acredito que se eu perdesse para o Marreta, ele ia lutar pelo cinturão. Então, poxa, foram 5 vitórias, foi uma batalha grande. Da minha última, que eu lutei pelo cinturão em 2013, 2014, eu acho, né? Com o John Jones. E estou batalhando até hoje aí. Eu acho que com certeza eu mereço essa chance.
Se tiver que sentar e esperar, você vai sentar e esperar, então.
Se tiver que sentar e esperar, eu espero sim.
Maravilha. 2 perguntas para fechar, Glover. Primeiro, eu vi uma entrevista sua recente que você mencionou que já passou no processo e vai... Não sei como funciona, mas para tirar a cidadania americana, estava esperando passar essa luta, né, que você ia tirar. Quando é que você vai tirar? E, enfim,
já passou. Já passei.
Você já retirou?
Já passei a prova, sim, para a cidadania. Só falta ir lá agora pegar a bandeirinha por causa do pandemic, mas eu já fiz a prova de inglês, a prova de todas as perguntas e já passei.
Minha pergunta era quando você vai retirar a cidadania e se, enfim, você vai ser aquela carta, ler a tal da carta que eu vi na entrevista, você mencionando a carta da sua esposa.
Com certeza. Eu vou sim ler a carta. Não sei ainda, que a gente está esperando, porque a pandemia, a gente tem que ir lá e fazer, só para tirar foto, pegar aquela bandeirinha e pegar o passaporte. Mas eu já fiz a prova e já passei e sim. Eu quero ler aquela carta que até hoje eu não li. E a minha mulher guarda ela e ela chora até hoje quando ela fala da carta.
Maravilha. Para terminar, então, a última pergunta. Como você vai celebrar essa luta? Talvez mais uma vitória, vai rolar uma cachaçinha?
Agora eu vou tomar uma cerveja, que eu não tenho cachaça aqui, vou tomar uma cervejinha, comer uma pizza, mas quando eu chegar em casa, com certeza vou tomar aquela cachaçinha.
Maravilha. Obrigadão, Glover.
All right, guys, thank you.